Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is This and That Tarot. Back with another general reading. Collective, you got someone here. This could be a masculine energy, could be a feminine. All right. So take it how it resonate. But you got the first card that came out is divorce is final, but it came out in reverse. Okay. This could have been like 6 months, 1 year or longer. Um, or they could have been married, for 6 years, or they gave somebody a commitment, or this could be 6 months, you know what I'm saying, a year that somebody, may have been involved or something like that or married, but this divorce is final, is in reverse. You got, I'm with someone else now, but I still wonder, divine feminine, divine masculine. Somebody with somebody else, but they wondering like, where something could have been if they hadn't have been indecisive, if they had made a decision. Could be an Aries. You got reader masculine. And you got four-door Jeep, red, white, or black. Could be of significance. Blue as well. But that reader masculine, it came out in reverse. So this could be a feminine reader, or this is a reader that's a reader that's masculine. They may not be doing that anymore. And this could be a feminine reader. That's an Aries, but Aries could be a significance. All right. I split the deck on the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Okay. So somebody gave somebody a commitment. They celebrated. Okay. This is some dedication. Eight of Pentacles. Like somebody has worked on something. They've been working on whatever this is with this celebration, because it's given like somebody was a Three of Wands in reverse. Like somebody was like indecisive, didn't know what direction to go in, or um was waiting on something, it's given procrastination. Like it's given, somebody like making excuses, making delays, or having delays, things coming up that, didn't allow them to move like they wanted to. Like somebody could have felt restricted. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta wait for something. hmm But somebody gave somebody a commitment. But gonna see what's up. Why is divorce final? Divorce is final. Why is it in reverse? Why is divorce final in reverse? Why is divorce final in reverse? The Ten of Pentacles and the Devil fell on the floor, but I don't know if it fell out in reverse, if it came out in reverse or upright. So we're going to put it back in the deck. I feel like somebody may have not hopefully somebody ain't still married, and they just saying that they lying about their divorce being final, or they lied about it. Clarify this. Divorce is final. Why is it in reverse? Why is divorce final in reverse? Why is divorce final in reverse? Why is divorce final in reverse? Why is the voice final in reverse? You got the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Why is the voice final in reverse? Why is the voice final in reverse? Are they still married? Clarify divorce final in reverse with the Queen of Wands. Why is divorce final in reverse with the Queen of Wands? You got the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck now. You got the Queen of Wands out here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So somebody may want to confess something, that some truth may be revealed about something that to a Queen of Wands. Hmm. Be a water sign that could have fire in their chart, or they could have be dealing with a fire sign. Because you got water out here as well with this Seven of Swords. And the Queen of Wands, because it's giving somebody got fire in their chart, but they got they could be a fire sign with water in their chart. Dealing with an air sign. Because I feel like somebody want to confess something to a Queen of Wands about some truth or something that they were hiding. Like this could be some type of deception, but it's giving like some type of regret, a confession of some type of regret that then is weighing on someone. And if this is not a marriage, it could be a some type of commitment that somebody gave somebody. Got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles, the World, Four Swords. It's giving somebody want to lay something to rest, like somebody want to break the silence, like something. What's this Seven of Swords in reverse? What's that about? If somebody not married, what is this Seven of Swords in reverse? What's that about? That Seven of Swords in reverse. What's that Seven of Swords in reverse? What's that Seven of Swords in reverse about? Oh, you got the Knight of Pentacles and the Star in reverse with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's giving like somebody want to tell somebody that they, why is that? What's that star in reverse? What's that star in reverse? You got the sun and you got the nine of wands. Clarifying the star in reverse. Oh, okay. Somebody want to come in regardless of like what's going on. Like somebody divorce is final, or they done ended some type of commitment to somebody that they may have given somebody a commitment to, or they were committed to, or involved with. Somebody divorce is final, but it's given like them wanting to confess something about somebody they got with. I feel like, out of despair, whoever this Knight of Pentacles is, this King of Pentacles, because it's given like somebody, feeling some type of not having any faith or something like that, or they feel as though like, mm-hmm. If somebody married somebody, it's like, somebody not having any faith, like they like something is hopeless because somebody finds somebody else to be happy, like joy or something like that. Like somebody sees somebody else's happiness with the sun out here, but it's given like somebody, knowing they're gonna have to, like somebody gonna stand their ground, like somebody's, very guarded, but they also, are somebody that's like feeling like they need to take a last stand or something like that. Like somebody standing up for what they believe in or whatever. Especially like if it's something they feel like um they have to push through. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, move on regardless of. Because I feel like somebody knows with this Queen of Wands right here, like somebody's very attractive, you know, very confident, but they also like the fact that this person is very passionate, very sociable. You know what I'm saying? But somebody sees them as joy, like happiness or whatever. But they know that this is somebody that is gonna stand up for themselves. They've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? They are very resilient. But I feel like somebody knows that they walking away from somebody, out of unhappiness. You know what I'm saying? Like something that they went toward, or somebody they went toward, um, or somebody that thinks very negative of themselves, or somebody made another person feel like they wasn't enough, like they didn't have, any faith in them or something like that, or this is somebody that lacks some type of faith in themselves, like feels like they are not enough, like they less than. Mm. What's the Knight of Pentacles with the Star in reverse? What's the Knight of Pentacles with the Star in reverse? Clarifying. Yeah. You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. With the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck now. So yeah, somebody was juggling. Like, trying to, something was not successful, okay, when it came to them being imbalanced, like missing. Something was missing. Okay. But especially, when it comes to this person being overextending, you know what I'm saying, giving too much to a situation or somebody, um, like trying to, how some people be trying to, like, somebody giving too much to something that just ain't gonna work. Okay. Like if something is over, like especially like when somebody trying to give something they all right at the end or something like that, and it's like it wasn't working. Yeah, you got the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, to the Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. Damn. Mm-hmm. Whoever this was that somebody wants to, the truth is being revealed to somebody now about possibly like them, being involved or interested or happy with somebody else. Like something was, something was becoming to be overwhelming for somebody. Like they couldn't keep doing something. Like somebody was like, I can't keep doing this. Like balancing, something. You know what I'm saying? So somebody walked away, had to walk away. Like this is what somebody had to confess about somebody, with this divorce being final about a Queen of Wands, because it came out together. The Queen of Wands was clarified by the Seven of Swords. Somebody wants to confess, right? But it's regarding, a third party that they were juggling. You know what I'm saying? They energy, they time, they emotions, and like overextending, like doing too much, or like somebody trying to, give more, or like even, at the point of like trying to give somebody more, like somebody saying, well, what if I just, take on more responsibility? Like, what if I try to, give you a little something here and there, so I can just move on? What if I just take care of it? And it's like that. It's like, like somebody was trying to, give more to a situation to keep, so that they can go on and have, almost like had a cake and eat it too. And it's like somebody was doing too much. Like something was very off balance and chaotic and messy. Okay. But you got earth out here, you got air out here, and you got fire. But you got a lot of fire out here. Okay. Because this bottom of the deck is telling me a lot. Like somebody, has a lot of emotions. They are very wise, this King of Wands, but this is somebody that also, is coming off as somebody very devoted. You know what I'm saying? But they have a lot of passion. This is somebody that, is a leader. Okay, they want to celebrate with this Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. Mm-hmm. Somebody being left out in the cold, which is a High Priestess in reverse. Because somebody, knows that they have to find and want to go towards and explore like what really makes them happy, like knowing that that's the best thing they can do instead of being an Emperor in reverse. But they got some curiosity questions, like somebody got some, they don't know if another person wants this, but Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this. I'm with someone else, but I still somebody with somebody else and wonder and still want to know, but I still wonder. Who is this person still wondering and with somebody else? It seems like somebody conscious of their good feeling is eating away at them now. And I feel like somebody might have been in the two of swords in reverse, and they just took a they did a Hail Mary. What is this? Who is this person wondering, but with somebody else? Clarify. I'm with somebody else, but I still wonder. Clarify. I'm with somebody else. Why are they with somebody else and still wondering about divine feminine, divine masculine? The eight of wands. I mean the 10 of wands with the 8 of wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm with somebody else, but I still wonder. I'm with somebody else, but I still wonder. Clarify with that 10 of wands. I'm with somebody else, but I still wonder. I'm with somebody else, but I still wonder. Still wonder what? Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles. It's like somebody saying it's like somebody wanting to know if they had came, if they had been, like if they knew what they knew now. It's like somebody saying, if I told you, that you really made me happy, okay? Um, or told you how they really felt, or if they, knew, was honest about what made them happy. Because I feel like somebody was maybe like in doubt, like questioning themselves, had a lot of self doubt, but doubt is the enemy in the first place. But I feel like somebody, is like stressed out. Like somebody feels as though like if they hadn't, what's that 10 of wands about? Because I feel like somebody feels as though like if they didn't make you have to struggle or stress you out or something like that, like where something could have been. What's that 10 of wands about? What's that 10 of wands about? Yeah, you got the Emperor in reverse with the 4 of wands, the bottom of the deck. Like somebody knows that them being the way they were, Like somebody, they with somebody else now, but this person wonders like if they didn't have so much responsibility, like if they didn't feel so, if they weren't so weighed down or, going through so much, especially if they wasn't feeling like, being who they are or the way they are was like a struggle to be with them. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, it's like somebody feel as though like if they hadn't have been, if being with them wasn't so much of a struggle, if they didn't make you, so stressed out, like struggling to like have something with them or something like that, like some, wondering like if there would have been like if y'all could have had a family, if y'all could have had, some type of, stable foundation, especially when it comes to some type of reunion or union. Okay. What's the Ten of Wands with the Emperor in reverse? What's the Ten of Wands with the Emperor in reverse? Everybody, the Ten of Wands with the Emperor in reverse. Let me back up. How's things with them and this new person, whoever they with now? Like what's going on with them and this other person that they with? What can you tell me about what's going on with the person that they already with? If they with someone else, how's something going with them and someone else? How's things with them and someone else? Clarify. What can you tell me about how things are going with them and someone else? This other person they with. How's things going with them? You got the Three of Wands. They came out. Like something could be, they could feel restricted or they feel like, there's like a lot of frustration that they going through with this person. Especially if they felt like, there's, a lot of like something is not moving or it's not any progress or something like that. What's that Three of Wands in reverse? Why the Three of Wands in reverse? Ain't no way. Like somebody, I don't know, somebody, I feel like somebody, things with them and someone else is like, them feeling restricted, like feeling like there's some limitations, to something because of this Ten of Cups. Um, you got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords in reverse to the Devil. Somebody feel like, they got like somebody is possibly like looking within, but I feel like somebody is also doing some self-reflecting, like looking back at things, when it comes to them personally. Um, Especially if they were not vulnerable with this Page of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, right behind this. But I feel like, somebody's looking within because I feel like now it's the fact that somebody was like being emotionally unavailable. Was it the best option for them? Was that the only choice? Like, was that really necessary or something like that? Because it made somebody look very immature. It's like somebody neglected the happiness that their inner child was needing. Like I feel like within somebody was not happy. Okay, with the Sun in reverse, But it's given like somebody went toward another person out of despair because of maybe not wanting to be alone, but it's like somebody's reflecting now that they with somebody new. And it's like now somebody, I'm saying to myself, like, damn, why now? Like, why look within and be with somebody else when you could have just stayed alone? And you know what I'm saying? But I feel like certain things have to happen for a person to actually activate their heart chakra, because I feel like some things that people try to avoid being emotional about, or allowing compassion or passion to affect that area or that choice, it only is like that for so long, you know, and it makes a run out of them people. The minute they feel like, a connection is starting to make them have to face some of their triggers, or face some of their traumas, or face some of their hurt or pain or embarrassment about something, they run from it because they're not ready to face it or deal with it. Okay. Not, and especially if it's making the person they really like and want to be with, if they feel like it's going to make that person look at them differently or think differently of them than they already do. What's going on with the person they already with the Three of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups? What's going on with the person they already with? Ten of Pentacles came out, but it came out sideways. Came out sideways. Somebody still got like some clouded judgment, a lot of self doubt. This person still wonder, like, is they not, somebody not all in where they at, even though they moved on. Um, yeah. It's like somebody wanting to know, like, dang man, I wonder, if, but I feel like this person's judgment was clouded. It's probably still that way. Because I feel like this person, was being conflicted, like with what direction to go in and why. But I feel like it really was just about them being honest about what makes them happy. Where do you see yourself being happy at? Who do you see yourself being happy with, and why? Okay. So it's like somebody not knowing if they would have like a stable, family, foundation, like, what I'm saying, they didn't know if, something would be, if there would be some family disputes or something like that, or would their family be okay with it. It's like there's like somebody, didn't know if they would be, if things would pick up or if things would get worse for them. Okay. Like somebody, was like, I still wonder, like, if we could have this, or would it be a downfall? You know what I'm saying? It's like now somebody in a lot of regret that they didn't just think from they, what I'm saying, that they was not in a place where they could think from their higher self. Somebody was, avoiding sacrificing things, a way of being, um, a way of thinking. Okay. Somebody was just afraid of sacrificing at the time, especially if they went towards somebody that would accept them in this Emperor in reverse. And I feel like somebody didn't know if if things would be stable. Like somebody, like, I feel like somebody had some things that they need to work on personally. So what is this person going to do in this situation? I'm with someone else, but I still wonder what are they going to do in this situation? Like, what's the overall outcome? Why the Five of Cups? Clarify the Five of Cups. I asked, is this person gonna stay with this person, or are they gonna move forward with the Five of Cups? Um, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's given like this person knows that they it's like somebody knows they can't come in being arrogant. They know that they because I feel like somebody knows like something in the past was the reason why something did not work. Okay. They know they can't come in rude and you know what I'm saying, trying to be arrogant, like, nonchalant, like trying to act like they don't really give, like somebody know that they, even if they was like this, they know that this is why, they in a lot of regret now for how they went after something, you know what I'm saying, or how they, you know, was handling themselves and things, in the first place. And I feel like somebody now, looking back on that, like it's almost like somebody saying, I don't blame collective for like standing their ground, speaking up for themselves and being guarded. Okay. What's the Five of Cups with the Knight of Swords in reverse? What's the Five of Cups with the Knight of Swords in reverse? What's the Five of Cups with the Knight of Swords in reverse? Cause I don't know if they staying or leaving. Like, what they gonna do? What's the Five of Cups with the Knight of Swords in reverse? Clarify. You got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Person want to come in and possibly, like, I feel like they look at you as somebody very faithful, or they coming off as somebody very faithful, very trustworthy, or they see you as that. And I feel like this person is willing to like travel, like go explore, and like go after their true happiness. I feel like somebody now is like looking at that child side of them, their happiness when it comes to them wanting to compromise, wanting to bring some type of peace, or having some type of past resentment. But it's the fact that somebody wants to end some type of conflict. They want to end, um, them not wanting to cooperate. I feel like somebody does not want to keep being, complicated and making something complicated that don't have to be, right? But they see you as somebody very faithful, very committed. You know what I'm saying? Very dependable. Or they coming off as that. Because with this with this Page of Wands, it's somebody that's fearless. Like they got a lot of cheerfulness, but it's also them wanting to explore, like um adventure. You know what I'm saying? That excitement. Whatever excites them, it's like them going after that. You got the Five of Wands in reverse with the Justice, the Chariot. Hmm. Regardless of what this person know, they feel like they're gonna have to be faced with, or what things may end up like. It's like them having a lot of determination, a lot of self discipline, focus, and they have to have that to move forward. Because at the end of the day, shit, why just wanting something, seven of pentacles in reverse, and not investing in it, not taking care of it, not nurturing, not giving to it, not pouring into it, it's not going to get you anywhere. This is why they was at a three of wands in the first place. Exactly. That's why they was in the three of wands and ended up with somebody else, or sitting over here with somebody else. That's exactly why they, sitting over here in this doubt, or I ain't gonna say doubt, but they sitting over here with somebody else. Um, they sit over there with somebody else because I feel like this person, didn't want to be by themselves to get to this conclusion anyway. I feel like they could have got to this conclusion by themselves, but I feel like the more they sitting around somebody, being up under somebody that is wanting something from them that they not even willing to give this person, but they are willing to give it to somebody, not this person. And then there's somebody that has a divorce that's final, that got finalized, but it came at a price of somebody having to confess some truth being revealed as to why this divorce is even going on, like why somebody even got divorced. And I feel like it's like somebody had to keep something, a buck with somebody, after the divorce was final or before, or somebody got some truth about something, or telling the truth about something once something was over. So if it wasn't a marriage, it was some type of commitment that somebody gave another person. It could have been a long-term commitment that somebody walked away from, but it's something that they either want to tell the truth about to this person or you, when it comes to that. So take it how it resonate, collective. So all of this reading may not resonate with one person, the entire thing. Parts of it may resonate with you, like that divorce is fine, and the other one where somebody's with somebody else and they still wondering. But I feel like that person is going to make a move. They only gonna stay there for so long. All right. But that's all I got for you, collective. Hopefully the message resonates and or is helpful. Until next time, I love you. Bye.